Hey everyone, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO weekly news update. Plenty of things happened in the world of LEGO this week, including an announcement for what might not just end up being the most popular set of this year, but perhaps one of the most iconic or popular LEGO sets ever made. At least that's my theory. Everything I talk about is linked in the description below if you want to learn more. Before I jump into any of the stories this week, first I do want to say instructions for a new LEGO custom build have gone up in the web store, www.brickvault.toys. This week, David Buckle's ATAP minifig scale has gone up. It is a massive model, incredibly strong and well balanced for its interesting shape and size. The proportions are excellent. The interior is especially awesome. And if you are at all interested in high quality, extremely detailed LEGO custom builds, I highly recommend you check out the web store linked in the description below. It helps support us, helps support the designers we work with. And now let's jump into this massive story. I mean, it's not really a story, it's just the announcement of the LEGO Nintendo Entertainment System set. It's not just the NES, which looks like it is built 1-to-1 scale, complete with a single controller and playing cartridge. But what I think really has blown people away is the inclusion of the TV. As you crank the gear in the back, it actually plays out the first level of Mario here. It mimics and somewhat looks like the original 8-bit graphics, which is pretty cool. And I can already see all the different interesting ideas people could have for different custom builds and modifications to this scene. In the video that LEGO made about it, you can also see how it's kind of constructed. You can sort of take the front of the screen off. That means this is going to be easily modifiable, and it's just a matter of time before we start seeing interesting custom builds based on this set popping up pretty soon. It will be available starting August 1st. In the States, it's selling for $229.99. 2,646 pieces, set number 71374, recommended for ages 18 and up. And I just got this feeling that it's going to hit a lot of the nostalgic older builders, and the quality and interesting aspect of this set is really there, so I have a feeling this will be one of those nice collectible ones for later down the line. Also in the video, it shows that it integrates with the Mario figure from the playable sets, and I think it just plays the music along with the TV, which is kind of a fun little aspect. And it's kind of cool to get a Nintendo UCS set from this latest partnership with the brand. Anyways, obviously you're gonna let me know what you think about this in the description below. Generally, I'm seeing extremely positive reactions from both the gaming community and the LEGO community. And sorry to bring you guys like all the way down in terms of tonal shift, but I suppose this is the time to be angry and somewhat outraged. At least initially, there's a happy ending to this, sort of. But the extremely popular charity donation Fairy Bricks, their warehouse got broken into, and 18,000 LEGO sets, or 400 pounds, this is an organization based in the UK, equal to $500,000 US was stolen. Let me back up a little bit. Fairy Bricks is an organization that donates LEGO sets to children's hospitals, sick kids, and somebody cut through the metal exterior wall to get in, open the door, and steal a massive amount of LEGO sets. LEGO has tweeted at them already, stating that they are going to work to replace the sets as soon as possible, which is great news. There's still an open donation fund to Fairy Bricks that I have left in the description below. And they've also said that West York Police is working to apprehend the criminals. It'll be interesting to see how this story develops. It really sucks to hear about things like this happening. So now there is simply no good way to segue onto the other stories of the week, but I might as well get through any of the primary things that have happened. So the Brickheadz Monkey Kid, Monkey King set has been officially revealed. These are the official images. It's going to be out August 1st. And then from LEGO Ideas, the Seasons in Time calendar achieves 10,000 supporters. It's honestly such a clean-cut looking set in terms of production pictures that for a moment I thought this was already approved by the LEGO Ideas team and this was what the set was going to look like. Brent Waller is the designer. Congratulations. This is actually a really cool looking idea. Basically, you have a nice ornamental looking calendar stand that looks like it's kind kind of made of old wood, and it's well crafted. That keeps track of the time, and then there's a bunch of little builds that you can make and have as little display stands next to this piece. The drawer at the bottom holds the spare parts for the different times of the seasons when you're not using certain ones, which is awesome. And frankly, I feel like something like this could totally work as an ideas set. Congrats to the designer Brent Waller for getting those 10,000 votes of support. And then this is a picture of the new tote bag that you can get from LEGO. It's got a bunch of their old logos printed on there. There was an announcement that LEGO will have 0 panels at San Diego Comic-Con for 2020, though that isn't a huge surprise. I think a lot of vendors and companies are kind of pulling out from larger conventions. And then BrickCon Seattle 2020, it's actually coming up sort of soon. They announced their digital version of their convention, which is kind of interesting. I'm really curious to see how that turns out. Anyways, that's basically it for the LEGO Weekly News. Thanks for sticking around to the very end. You get to watch this random clip I saw from PewDiePie the other day.
I'm just upset. A man gotta appreciate his Legos, mother.
If you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.